So was the bastard you were after now riding with the Cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for Old Man Clanton.
Então é isso aí, galera. A gente tá de volta aqui com Call of Juarez, Gunslinger. Cara, um baita jogo, hein? Comecinho do jogo, pelo menos eu gostei muito.
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
É isso aí, cara. Como é que a gente toma tiro, não sabe nem de onde. Ó, de novo. Tá tirando mim da onde, cara? Vai ver. Esse aí que é o negócio. A gente não enxerga os caras, velho. Os caras tinham que ter um contorno vermelho. Tinha que ter alguma coisa. Ai.
Moments later, the attackers were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often do.
Hey!
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the Cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's Cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Can't outrun a bullet!
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the Cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes.
Da onde tá atirando em mim, pô? Ah, tá o cara no meio do mato ali, ó. Isso que eu tô dizendo, pô. Tem que encher. Ah, vai se plantar batata, pô. Pô, o cara toma um tiro, não sabe de onde vem, pô. Foi pinta esses caras de vermelho, caramba. Agora não tá, né? Agora que vai ser o otário aqui dentro das pedras. Ali. O cara não tenta se esconder, pô. Daí fica difícil, né?
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Cara, é possível. Esqueci da patacofa que vai pro lado. A ideia dos caras, irmão. Pô, sem comentário, né?
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Tá. Entendi, agora sim, pô. Mas aí ele não tinha feito outra vez, olhar pra cá. Desgraçado, da outra vez ele me deixou morrer lá. Ah, logo vi que ali não tinha como, pô. Agora sim.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this? I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Ah, logo vi, pô. Não tinha como matar aquela quantidade lá, pô. Não parar de vir boneco que tá lá, pô. Palhaçada, pô. Acho que alguma coisa a gente não era pra ter vindo por dentro d'água. Era pra ter ido pelas pedras.
And that's when something miraculous happened.
Isso!
Like manna from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache
O cara
warrior.
caiu do céu, pô.
The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Arremessa a dinamite, nem chega lá, pô. Pega nas pedras.
Where's he going?
Agora sim. Agora tá. Agora eu peguei pra vocês. Agora sim, pô.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Corri muito mais pro outro lado do que de volta. Boa noite. Uma gueto. Ruim pra diacho. Ranzinza briguento, ruim pra diacho.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till
Mas não consegui nem ver o cara, pô.
But I knew
Cara,
I
toma
could
tiro,
not
mas não
let
sabe nem
that
onde tá
deter
vendo.
me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo.
Ou seja, eu vou correr assim e vou jogar dinamite
I
nele,
needed
né?
to get that old man off that gun.
Cara, para de atirar em mim, pô. Oh, não consegui nem ver o cara ali. Ah, pô, também os caras dão umas avacalhadas, né? Quantos dinamite será que eu tenho? Mais ou menos, ou corro mais uma? Ah, não tem dinamite! E aí? O cara? Oh. Atire em mim só pra ver onde é que tá. Não dá nem pra ver o cara, pô. Pedreiragem, pô. Pedreiragem isso aí, pô. Bem perto.
Most everyone thought it was the Juarez who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Ah, claro, agora ficou fácil ali dele atirar ali da... Tirei, não causou dano nenhum, pô.
Damn contraption, damned again.
Os caras são bizarros, né, velho? O cara manda eu jogar dinamite lá atrás, pô. Esse cara vai precisar da porcaria da dinamite aqui, porque que... essas coisinhas assim, cara, que os caras pecam. A batata, né, cara? Ó, ela... Os caras dão umas viajadas, umas coisas assim, cara. O jogo é legal pra caramba, legal. Não tô reclamando com isso não, mas os caras viajam muito com a batatinha, né? O cara já nasce com o cara atirando e com a... Tá, só faltou a dinamite fazer curva também, né?
Unpleasant.
I don't know how you live this long.
Cara, Ai. Não, os caras... Olha, eu vou contar, né, velho?
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Vamos de novo.
Show yourself! Stab him at the dirt neck! Ain't no place to hide from me!
Ah, até o topo do morro, já cheguei. Ah, tem coisa ali, ó, já me liguei.
So afraid to face me, huh? I don't know how you live this long. What a piece of crap!
Deixa eu ver esse aqui. Sai daí.
Would you just die?
Ele atira até aqui? Atira até o contrário.
Hey, let's see what you made of! What I ever do to you!
A arma não mira ali, pô.
You one stupid zombie! Wait! Goddamn! Look at you, you yellow belly hot sap sucker! I don't know how you live this long.
Pô, já joguei explosivo pra caramba, ficar rolando de barranca abaixo pra explodir o cara.
Would you just die? What I ever do to you?
Alguém na tua frente, então. Não é? Mas, pô,
Stop your hiding from me!
tá tudo de barranca abaixo.
You one stupid zombie!
O cara não consegue nem ver onde é que esse desgraçado tá.
Damn, I gotta reload!
Assim então, querido.
Goddamn bullet!
Pô, até que enfim, né? Vai ser assim então. Ó, rola de barranca abaixo.
I don't know how you live this long. Hey, let's see what you made of, boy! What I ever do to you? Damn contraption jammed to death!
Rola de barranca abaixo, não. Tem que jogar ali naquela pedra ali. Jogar ali, ó.
Would you just die?
Pronto.
Apparently,
Descendo
one of
naquela
the
pedra que eles não vão
Cowboys
de
made
barranca
it out
abaixo.
of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the Old K Corral.
Obrigado a puxar o fone aqui, porque tá passando aqui, será uma abelha mecânica gigante, uma moto com motor de Ferrari. Pelo amor de Deus, que treco barulhento. Ó. Primeiro do ano chegando, Raça. Enquanto eu tô jogando isso aqui. Primeiro do ano chegando. Daqui a pouco tem que parar de jogar que vai virar bagunça isso aqui.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the Cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
Bagulho, pô, cara, tô puxando o fio do fone que tá passando um cidadão aqui com uma moto que, pelo amor de Deus, né? Eu consigo matar ele pelas costas?
Somebody's coming.
Ah, consigo.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bright?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why.
Legal a voz dos caras, né?
First, I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly
Pouca
Bill
munição, vamos
Brocious.
com isso aqui, né?
Herb's coming.
Get ready, boys.
Ô, tá bom o negócio, hein? Toma. Agora eu fiquei bravo. Toma. Volta a cara. Toma.
Curly Bill took charge of the
Ah, vamos
Cowboys
plantar
upon the
batata,
old
pô.
man's demise. And after that gunfight at the
Plantar
OK Corral,
batata.
the Clantons wanted revenge.
Toma. Toma. Cara, é esse negócio do cara passar trabalho pra enxergar os caras que é...
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Somebody kill him. Is that one of Wyatt's boys?
Os caras ficam muito frente. Não adianta, né, ficar tirando muito longe, só pra mim mesmo, só pra minha cara. Só pra minha cara.
The son of a bitch.
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Agora, deixa eu ver uma coisa. Uma coisa que eu posso tirar naquela corda ali, né? Posso? Olha lá que posso.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the Cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
Coward.
Bota a cara.
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And
Bota a
that's
cara,
what drove
irmão.
me forward.
They say that Ringo was
Na
infernally
cabeça.
fast.
Ah tá, deixa eu ver aqui meu...
Hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not
Posso
Wyatt
colocar
Earp. That
mais
man
munição
was
de
all hat
pistola,
and no cap.
multiplicador. Para de falar aí, bicho. Multiplicador, que liberou o segundo, não. Vamos botar multiplicador aqui, ó. Opa, tinha outro negócio aqui. Armas flamejantes, pistoleiro, carregamento rápido de revólver, recarregue seus revólveres no piscar de olhos. Você vai poder colocar balas no bora. Ah, vai ter colocado aquela ali. Essa aqui. Aumenta a capacidade de munição de revólver, carrega ainda mais munição de revólver, leve até 75 balas. Tá. Tá, isso aqui eu já sabia.
I can kill you with either hand.
É, daí, rapaz. Não, não queria isso aqui não. Não, não queria isso aqui não.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was
No lugar do
common
quê?
knowledge.
É, no lugar do meu revólver.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it?
Aqui,
Being
se eu
loyal.
quiser pegar a shotgun.
Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
You down. Come out, you yellow bastard.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Os caras dá pra tirar, né? Mais munição. O negócio é tenso, não é molezinha não, galera.
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Come out, you yellow bastard.
Pronto.
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Show 'em how to die.
Viu?
You bastard! I'm gonna shoot you dead!
Bota a cara aí, pô.
Boy, you are shit out of luck. Keep shooting. I don't mind. There he is. He has it coming. Come on, smoke. Oh, you ain't bothering me none.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Sério, que tu não sabe ele... Ah, daí agora não pula? Olha, olha. Sobe aqui e não pula mais. Ah, pegou. Se eu quisesse ali... Não vou ali não. Olha, mas dá pra ir. Só por curiosidade, né?
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Olha a roubada. Olha a roubada. Aí. Olha a roubada, olha a roubada. Onde é que vocês vão sair, crianças?
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Aqui? Só assim? Toma uma dose. Antes de tomar chumbo. Curly Bill.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not
Right.
in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to get together. How's your footwork, boy? Shit. Did that sumbitch Burke send you to kill me? Come on out, son.
Tem mais gente! Ah não, mas daí... Ah, não, mas daí vai plantar batata, né? Não, mas daí... Putz, daí vai ser... Vai ser triste, né?
Just gonna catch my breath. This ain't my day to die. My bottle. What in tarnation?
Não, pra cima dele não adianta. O cara tá no outro lugar agora, onde vai sair? Ah, já era. Cara, num lugar desse daqui, com os bonecos tudo igual madeira. Daqui a pouco o cara tá em cima de mim.
You're going to the gates again. Oh, wanna play hide and seek? Take him down. Hey, I shot this one. Hit the dirt. Send him to hell.
Tô meio live aqui.
Like a scared little puppy. You're done. Come on out, son. Shit. Come out, wherever you are. That son of a bitch sent you to kill me? Make him pay for that. I'm gonna kill you like I killed Morgan. This is it for you. Got a lot of sand showing up here all by your own. Oh, wanna play hide and seek? God damn you!
Brocious gave me no choice but to take
Foi
his
pro
life.
saco.
But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
Foi pro saco.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Os caras falam muito rápido, né? Meu Deus, não dá nem tempo do cara ler direito. Ponto de controle. Mais um pedacinho, pelo menos. Próximo. No comando e na cova, Johnny Ringo.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Cara, é muito difícil.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true.
O cara tem que manter a
Doc
bolinha dele
Holliday
o
had
máximo
nothing
possível.
to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Manter o máximo possível a bolinha nele, daí vai diminuindo o círculo para ficar mais fácil de acertar. Quando ele for sacar, se escutar o coração, a gente pode sacar primeiro. Já aperta o gatilho, ele vai sacar a arma, a segunda vez que apertar o gatilho, ele dispara. Se não, tem que esperar ele botar a mão no coldre, daí a gente faz a mesma coisa, né? Só que, se apertar 2 vezes o gatilho muito rápido, ele vai errar o primeiro tiro, vai acertar no
I
segundo.
was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Episódio 3, Os Inocentes.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
A recompensa que recebe ao matar o inimigo no duelo vai diminuindo de acordo com a demora para derrotá-lo, então não perca tempo.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant, and hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits, and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape, and that's where I thought I'd find him.
Oh, man.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us. As long as you don't light up a cigar, we're fine.
Yeah, besides, George is up there on the racks with that rifle of his. Nothing gets past him.
Deixa o princípio.
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men, and Samuel Colt made
Ah,
people.
tiro na cabeça. Calma, calma. Lá em cima. Ai, filha da mãe. Existe? Como assim que eu tô me dando? Toma. Pô, o cara me acertou um monte lá de cima, irmão. Gravar melhor a posição das armas. Ah, tinha um monte de coisa pra explodir aqui. Calma, calma, cara. Patrulheiro. Vou trocar minha arma pelo cara? Olha, peguei um revólver diferente. Vamos fazer o seguinte. Ah, aqui explosivos, calma aí. Deixa eu ficar longe primeiro.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it.
Deixa ele não explodiu todos. Deixa eu pegar esses explosivos. explosivos aí. Vou entrar aqui, né? Óbvio, né? É óbvio, né? E bifurcação. É ali, mas ali tem uma estrinha, né? Aqui em casa eu queria trocar minhas armas, mas não vou trocar nenhuma não. Opa, opa, opa. Será que o boneco sobe ali? Ah, sobe mesmo. Tem um X ali pra escalar se eu quiser. Mas será que era pra isso aqui? Será que era pra eu subir? Eu vou subir lá só pra rir. Vamos subir. Vamos subir. Só pra ver calé. Tem que ir pra lá, né? Ah, aqui foi de onde eu vim, matei o cidadão, né? Por que eu vou pra lá, desgraçado? Sério? Sério? O cara, se ele cai de qualquer coisinha, se quebra tudo.
It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches.
Mas vocês estão
There were
vendo como o cara não
thieves,
consegue
killers,
enxergar?
robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments. Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith.
Ai, não dá pra passar aqui.
James, who
Caramba.
worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life.
Ah, não, é, você pode atirar na dinamite lá, né? É
Stealing and
super
thieving
fácil.
and murdering their
Esse
neighbors.
negócio que aparecesse direto. É, se ela aparecesse e só apertar e pum, deu.
You can't beat the innocents.
Qual é a história do carregar que rápido, né? Carrega rápido. Aqui carrega rápido. Ia servir pra tudo, não só pra pistola, aí ficaria legal.
Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to
Tô
breach.
gostando dessa daqui.
Plumber wants that asshole dead.
Dangerous, desperate individuals.
Eita, o negócio explode.
I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was touched. Or had some kind of death wish. Seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere. One stray bullet, one stray spark, and I'd be blown to hell and gone. Did I have any second thoughts about what I was doing? No.
Perfurante. Vai ter mais ali, ó. Vamos explodir tudo, né? Tá dando ponto, vamos. Se der ponto, a gente vai, né?
I thought I was some kind of hero.
Uns caras que eu matei aqui. Lá dentro lá. É aquilo, né? Aqui.
I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny.
Ali, ó. Ou não. É aqui, mas é lá, quer ver? Tá fechada, né? É lá, é lá.
But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
Sei que aperta aí RB para entrar com concentração, mas é mais massa matar sem concentração. Tipo assim. Tipo assim. Olha, aqui acho que eu vou realmente trocar minha espingarda por essa, né? Acho que nós vamos trocar porque aqui, como é mais perto, né?
Besides,
Como é mais aqui,
once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around.
O cara tava escondido, irmão. Desgraçado do cara em cima do trequinho, escondidinho ali.
And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it.
Pelo lado errado, alguma coisa me diz.
Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell.
Get out here!
A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
You ain't beefing me.
Mas aqui agora nós vamos voltar, cadê minha outra? Aqui, né? Vou voltar pra essa outra aqui porque parece que eu vou ter que dar tiros de mais distância. Escala. Uma coisa lá em cima lá. Estão vendo de uma coisa ali, olha. Era pra me pegar teoricamente, mas não sei exatamente pra onde que eu tenho que ir, mas Eu acho que eu tinha que ter ficado com a outra.
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily
Me matou?
bushwhacked.
Não, só me feriu. Você morreu. Morreu. Morreu.
I would just need to
cabeça.
be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come.
Opa, volta, 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 volta. O negócio do mal. O negócio do mal ali.
With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at. All it takes is one tiny spark.
Não, ele
and
matou?
boom.
Não, pô. Não era pra me matar, tava longe pra caralho, mano. Ah, mas vem até aqui.
You must be about out of bullets. I will drop you in the mine shaft. You can ride, but you can't hide.
As
Ah,
a
mas eu não
boy,
saí do raio do
I
negócio,
always
meu.
loved the 4th of July.
Pô, que mentira. Que mentira. Que mentiras, que mentiras.
Take him.
Galera, eu juro que eu não atirei ali, tá? Eu juro que eu não atirei ali. Eu fui atirar nele, o tiro dele fez a minha arma descer, não sei como. Não sei como que ele fez aquela façanha ali.
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube.
Pau.
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic.
Eu acho nem que deveria fazer isso, né? Não?
It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous
Não,
plan
não,
before I
tem
even
umas
tried it.
Tem umas coisas ali que, olha, não pode falar.
Instead, I spotted a ladder
Não.
way into the mine from the opposite side.
Ou seja, lá, tá, porque era tipo um pensamento do cara. Lá não deu
It was a
certo, agora
long
ele
way
vai pro outro
around,
lado.
but that approach seemed more sensible at the time.
Entendi, entendi. Então
Of
tá,
course,
galera.
being I had a problem with heights, that
cala a boca, vai.
scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me.
A gente vai ficar por aqui, tá fechando uma hora aí de vídeo. Obrigado a quem assistiu. Call of Juarez, Gunslinger, um jogo muito legal, hein? Tô curtindo o jogo, apesar dele ser difícil, cara. É difícil enxergar os inimigos dele. Mas baita jogo. Tá? Obrigado a quem assistiu. Não esquece de deixar aquele like. Fui!